Professional wrestling is undeniably a part of American culture. You can barely find a person anywhere who doesn't know the names Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, or The Rock. But not all wrestlers are still well known. Not every wrestler works for the World Wrestling Federation. I'm in front of the Frankstown Armory, this home of KCW, Keystone Championship Wrestling. These guys aren't making $4 million per match. They don't have movie deals, and they don't have any glitz and glamour. But they do have a dream, to one day become one of the World Wrestling Federation's top wrestlers. Some will make it, others won't. Today, we're going to take a look at their life, how this business is run, and why do they do it. And we are here with Casanova Cato, who's not only a wrestler for KCW, he is also the owner of KCW. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk with us today.
No problem.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved with wrestling? How did you start?
Well, basically it's been an obsession ever since I've been 3 or 4 years old. It's something I've always wanted to do. When I was a little kid, I used to go over here to the Java Mosque and watch. Back then, when I was in 1980, they would bring Hulk Hogan and Andre to little venues like this. And even then, I was obsessed with it, and it's an obsession that continued to today.
Today is the day of a KCW match. Tell us what is all involved in getting the building, the ring set up, to have the match go, and then tear down. Can you tell us a little bit about how that day goes?
Well, the day in general starts a month ago, because first of all, you got to book the building. Secondly, you've got to get the insurance, and then the insurance costs me $2,200 a year. The rent on top of that is expensive. So running a show, period, is very expensive. You got to coordinate all the talent and pay all the talent. From a today perspective, first thing right off the bat, yesterday we loaded the ring up in the box truck. We brought the ring here. All my trainees have been unloading the ring and setting it up today. And there's always different problems that we encounter during the course of the day. Today happened to be we didn't have enough padding to cover the ring. I don't know what happened to the padding we had from before, but some of it went missing. So I had to go get that, and I'm sure there'll be other problems before the day's over.
Okay. What do you think is the one thing that you need to be a successful wrestler?
To be a successful wrestler?
Yes, if there is one thing, what do you think it is?
Knowledge. I mean, some people say gimmicks. I disagree. I mean, you don't need the best gimmick is being yourself. And if you see Casanova Cato here, if you see me at the mall, if you see me in the ring, I'm that same person. I mean, I'm Casanova Cato regardless. I mean, so you just have to understand how to work a crowd, and you have to understand how to, basically, smart marks would call it, you have to have psychology. And that's most important.
Would you please describe a mark?
A smart mark is somebody that is, you know what, I was a smart mark at one time. Before I started as a worker, I was a smart mark. Somebody that obsesses on the business, and sometimes they think they know more than what they do, but hey, there's nothing wrong with being a mark, because I've been there, and I'm still a mark for the business. I'm not a mark for any one person, but I'm a mark for the business because I love it so much.
A lot of people talk about backstage politics and how politics can affect not only on the WWE and the old WCW and ECW, but even on small venues. Has politics ever been a problem for you as a wrestler or as the owner, KCW?
Absolutely. I've wrestled all over the Northeast, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, all over. So when you go somewhere new and nobody knows you, they don't want to give you the promoter. You know, he'll bring you in, but more or less usually it's just to bring you in to have you as a enhancement talent, so to speak. Where they're not going to, and you really have to bust your end to get anywhere and get noticed by these other companies. So no matter how good you are, like I'm not trying to float an ego here, but I mean I would say I'm one of the best 5 indie guys in Pennsylvania. So regardless, so when I go somewhere else, it's tough just because you know they don't know you, and you know you can say all these things and you can show them tapes, but till they see you in person, you know, and a lot of times when you have a booker, and as a booker I mean the guy who puts the show together, if a booker is a wrestler, he more often than not he's going to book all his buddies as the top stars in the company, which I don't necessarily agree with. For me here, I always try to book the absolute best guys as the, the top guys in the show. For example, Matt Vandal. Don't get me wrong, I love Matt Vandal. He's a good guy, but I wouldn't say he's one of my, best friends or anything. But if you see Matt Vandal, I mean, he's 6'4", 280 pounds, and he can do things in the ring that a lot of other guys can't do here. So, where I put Matt Vandal, he's at the top of the card. Sheik's another guy. I mean, he's from Cleveland, Ohio, and Sheik, I would say, is one of my better friends. But my intent, when I brought Sheik in here, was to be one of those mid-level guys, but fans changed that. They pushed him to the top, and now he's the champion. So, I mean, politics are everywhere. And at the highest level, I mean, I can't even imagine how bad they are. Because it's different at that level. They're more interested in the money than they are the accolades that go along with wrestling. So, I mean, it's horrible at the Fed level.
You said the fans. Well, the fans, have you ever been influenced to just change an entire show by a fan reaction?
Absolutely. Sheik's the champion. I mean, that's something I never planned on. Trust me, never. Our shows are solely dictated by the fans. I mean, if a guy's not getting over, here's another example. I brought in Milwaukee Moeller 2 shows in a row. The guy's 6'5", 280 pounds. He's huge. He looks like a wrestler. But, the fans could give 2 craps about him. So after 2 shows, we were pretty much done with him.
Okay.
I planned on doing a big heel run with him, but, what can you do? If nobody likes him, or nobody cares one way or the other. It doesn't matter if they love you or they hate you, as long as you get some sort of reaction. If you get no reaction, you're wasting your time.
Here's some questions about wrestling today.
Okay.
Who is the greatest wrestler, in your opinion, of all time?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, why?
He had everything. He had charisma. He had great psychology. I mean, I've yet to see a guy that had psychology like Shawn Michaels. He was in great shape. He was great looking. I mean, he had everything. Dudes loved him because he could work his ass off. He could work his butt off. Chicks loved him because he looked good. And man, when he got that microphone, you were riveted. You wanted to know what Shawn Michaels was going to say.
Who do you think is the best wrestler now?
Right now, today?
Right now, today.
Well, he's not on the Fed level. We had him here a few months ago. If you want a guy from the Fed level, I'll give you a different answer. If you want a guy, period. Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn.
He is just, I've seen him work shows. I went to Philly for a tryout down there and with XPW. And man, he had a match down there that was just off the page. And every time I see him on NWA TNA off the page, and he's good on the mic, I mean, to me, he's just the ultimate worker.
All right. What is your opinion of Vince McMahon?
He's a genius. Regardless, he's a businessman first and foremost, which is something I can't say about myself. I'm a wrestling fan before a businessman, and I make a lot of mistakes because of that. But excuse me. He's a smart man. If it wasn't for him, wrestling would still be territories, and in one way he killed the business, another way he's the greatest thing ever happened. So.
What about Eric Bischoff, the former owner of WCW?
I don't think Bischoff understands business. He was fortunate in the fact that he had a lot of money to deal with a few years ago and threw around. But to me, in my own personal opinion, and I've never dealt with the man personally, but to me, he just, from what I've read and the interviews that I've heard from him, he doesn't understand the business.
You said you wanted to give your opinion on Vince Russo. Vince Russo was a writer and behind-the-scenes man for the WWF, WCW, and now I think he's with NWA.
Right, he's with NWA TNA now. If anybody knows who he is, you'll know what I'm talking about. He is a piece of trash. I mean, he put the title, WCW World title, something that dates back to 1905, and he put it on David Arquette. He took titles, cruiserweight titles, and he would put them on guys that weren't wrestlers, women. Nothing wrong with women, don't get me wrong. They have a definite place in this business, but not as a cruiserweight champion. And this guy, if he was here right now, I don't even know him, but I'd probably punch him in the face. I have less respect for him than anybody else in the world, except maybe John Smith. But that's another story. I hope you saw that, John Smith.
What makes a good show? A good overall show, whether it be an indie show, the WWE, what makes a good show that people want to watch?
The fans. First of all, you have to have good workers. You have to have decent storylines. But workers are first and foremost. You have to have good wrestlers, people that can tell a story in the ring, people that people can relate to, people are interested in. But regardless, no matter how good the worker is and how good the storylines are, if the people sit on their hands and they're off somewhere else thinking about something else, no matter how good your show is, the show's going to seem bad. I mean, I've seen WWE pay-per-views that I thought the match has just been off the page good, and the fans sit on their hands, and it just doesn't have the same atmosphere. Like in September when we drew 260 people here, we had the Sandman here. This place was rocking. There was 260 that paid. I bet you there was 330 people altogether in the building. And this place was rocking. I mean, it was awesome. And some of the matches weren't that great, but the fans made up for it just because they were so into the show. So, I mean, it's so important to us that the fans, you know, give us a response, whether it's negative or positive. As long as they're giving us a response, then we're thrilled.
Have you ever been injured in the ring?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what injuries you've had and how you got them?
Okay, well, I have a cumulative injury that is bone spurs in my neck, and that's just from wrestling. You've heard Chris Benoit's had surgery on his neck. Stone Cold had surgery on his neck, and this is from compressing the spine. Mine's been cumulative, same way as Chris Benoit's, where your neck just gets compressed and compressed and compressed, and the bone spurs start pointing into your spine and outwards toward your trachea and whatnot. That's a bad injury that I'll probably have to have surgery on. Back in May here, I was wrestling, me and the Blue Meanie were wrestling Brock Singleton and Mason Hunter, and Mason Hunter just grabbed a hold of my arm like so, put his knee in the back of my elbow and popped it, and he went, whoop, and just completely dislocated my elbow. But I sucked it up and finished the match, and I didn't even miss any shows, so that was a bad one. But I've had 4 different fingers broke. My knee's been screwed up like a dozen different times. I've had a lot of problems. My neck's been the big one. I mean, because there's been times where I can't even turn my head past, say so, just because it's so much pain. And the neck's a big one. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it except keep going. Numbness in my hands, numbness in my feet. Oh well.
This will be the final question.
Okay.
You think there is one major misconception, something that people really don't get about wrestling? What do you think it is?
Absolutely. I think nothing makes me more angry than when people say the word fake. Wrestling is exactly what it is. It is entertainment. To me, it's like a live-action stunt show. I mean, everything we do, you can get hurt. Getting knocked down one time, you can get hurt. You land wrong, you get hurt. Wrestling is not fake. It is scripted. We know who's going to win. But nobody sits down and watches, I don't know, a current movie. Name a current movie.
I don't know, just any movie.
Any movie. You don't sit down and watch a movie and say, oh my God, that was so fake. That is ridiculous. Nobody can jump from an airplane and live. This is ridiculous. Nobody does that. I mean, people sit down, they enjoy the movie. Nobody sits down and watches a TV show and says, geez, that is so fake. That is ridiculous. People sit down and they enjoy wrestling, and you know, if you want to sit, that's what you need to do. You just need to sit and enjoy it and take it for exactly what it is. It is a live action play. I've heard a lot of people say a male soap opera. I don't necessarily agree with that because I hate soap operas. But I mean, it's exactly what it is. It's entertainment.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you out there tonight.
Definitely we will.
Best of luck to you, and we'll talk to some of your other wrestlers. Thanks again.
Okay, no problem.
Would you please introduce yourself?
My gimmick name's Dave Daniels. That's who I wrestle as. My real name's Dave Wyan. From Altoona, so it's nice to do these shows around here. And 20 years old, college student on the
How'd you get involved in the business?
Uh, well, when I was about 16, I used to go to the shows a lot. I started going to the ones in Punxsutawney and stuff, the APWF, and I found out through someone that Ken was starting a wrestling school, so I gave him a call, came down and pretty much went from there. Trained for about 6, 7 months, and I finally got on September show and debuted.
Can you describe to us what's it like to be in the ring with a crowd cheering and a match going on? What's that feeling like?
It's good. It's a rush. It's fun. People get on you. That's the funnest part. Without the crowd, I mean, it wouldn't be possible at all. The adrenaline just goes. Wrestling fans are smart now, so you gotta enjoy it. You gotta have fun. Just gotta do your best out there and make them believe that what's happening is 100% real.
You're not what most people would say the average size of a wrestler. Most people think wrestlers 250 pounds, 6 foot tall. Do you think that you have to work any harder or change your style at all because you're not the atypical big man in this business?
Yeah. At first, I thought I'll give it a shot here. I kind of thought in September when I came out, people were just going to be like, all right, now the referee's wrestling. Look at him. He's not too big. He's going to get squashed. So I pretty much have been slowly changing, trying to get a quick style going. Like tonight, I'm going to try some new stuff with some aerial moves. And since I can't do the bigger things, I'm going to try to knock people down with the fly-in and the flips. Try to keep it quick. That's what I think, what I can do for my size to keep people entertained.
What if you would say something to your fans? What would you say?
Just thanks. I'm glad people actually give me their time to go out and entertain them for 5-10 minutes, and the support's great, and thank you very much for letting me live out a dream.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike McCauley, or These Are Today's Xander Graves, and I started wrestling probably about, say, 10 months ago, and then started on the Taylor Made show when Terry Taylor was here. My first match was a hardcore battle royal, which going up against like Sheik Abdul Hassan and Kid Country, guys like that. And as for that, I was just scared coming out. All the training I still wasn't prepared for what I was getting myself into. That match, I ended up losing. It came down between me and Sheik. And at the end of the match, I got powerbombed from the inside of the ring to the out through a table. And out of all the sports I've played, nothing has ever hurt that much. I think my style is hardcore, some type of high risk and things like that. I like to bring down a cart with a bunch of goodies in, try to get the crowd going. As for injuries, dislocated wrist, 2 concussions, sliced open my ear once. Other than that, I've been pretty good. Just everyday aches and pains pretty much from being in the business. What else do you want me to say?
If you could say something to your fans, to the people who come out and cheer for you and watch you, what would you say to them?
I'm gonna have to think about this one. Stop it for a second, 'cause I
Right.
down there.
How you doing? My name's Big Lenny. I'm former KCW champion. You gonna ask me any questions?
You're a former KCW champion. You're also probably known as one of the biggest heels or bad guys in KCW. What's it like to go out there and get booed?
It's such an adrenaline rush. Whenever I go out there and the fans hate me, it just sets me off the edge. I mean, that's what I go out there to do. I mean, honestly, 90% of the people in the crowd I do not like. I mean, fans are stupid. What can I say?
How'd you get into the business?
Of course, my brother's Casanova Cato. He started training with a company up in Indiana about 5 years ago. And shortly after that, I started going to shows with them and following them to practice and everything. And I kind of became part of the ring crew up there at the company. And in a trade with them, I trained for free with them up there for a while. And then we started this company, KCW, and I started training down here. And been doing it ever since.
You ever been injured in the ring?
Not seriously injured. I've pulled muscles. I've twisted my ankle. I mean, I've hurt my knees. Almost every wrestling show, I come out with large egg-shaped objects on my forehead, but I have not had no serious injuries.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to the fans of KCW at all? You can shoot if you want to.
Honestly, I may not like the fans of KCW personality-wise, but I honestly feel that the KCW fans are some of the best fans I've ever seen in an independent company. I see a lot of faces repeatedly at every show, and that makes me feel good. I mean, it makes me, tells me that we're doing something right here. And honestly, I mean, sure, I hate the fans, but when it boils right down to it, it's all about the fans.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Squiggy. I come from Kermansville, and my real name's Eric Olson.
All right. Tonight is Squiggy's first match ever. And how you feeling about that?
Real nervous, excited.
How long have you been training for this match?
Since September last year.
So it's been a long time.
About 6 months.
Do you know who your opponent is?
Bobby Shields and Jay Scott T. Skin.
How you feeling? You think you can? You think the crowd will respond well? Do you think it'll be a good night?
I'll find out tonight.
All right.
I hope they do.
What do you hope in maybe 6 months or a year? Where do you think you'll be in one of the bigger leagues? You think you'll still be here? Or?
I'll probably still be hanging around here for about a year or 2 years, probably, hopefully. And maybe I can move on to bigger things.
All right. Hey, good luck tonight.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Hey, this is Billy Rhodes from KCW. Just come in to say that we hope that you fans have a good night. Awesome training. Good match tonight. There's going to be me versus new guy in the training match. Maybe some other stuff tonight. There's going to be Casanova Cato doing his little thing. You got Sebastian and, well, that's Sebastian Casanova. Dave Daniels and Xander. Can't think of too many more good matches you're going to have. There's an awesome tag team main event. And I guess I'll be seeing you guys then.
All right. We understand that tonight is your first match. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling good. I really excited, kind of anxious to in front of the fans. Never really been in front of the fans, so.
How do you hope tonight turns out? What do you think?
I hope it turns out good. I hope the fans enjoy the show and hope everybody likes what's going on.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 6 months, in a year, when it comes to wrestling?
Well, I hope I'm in there with the heavyweights or tag team titles, whatever. I mean, can't say too much with the lightweight that I am, but I'm hoping to have, hold some title or be in with the fans.
And what would you say to the KCW fans and to the fans in general? If you could just say 15 seconds, what would you say to them?
I just hope you guys enjoy what we do and don't take what we do for granted. Everything's done for you guys. It's just fun for us, but I mean, we come there for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it.
All right. Thank you very much. It is right now a half hour before bell time for KCW's show. Some guys, this will be their first night in front of a crowd. We're going to get some crowd reactions and see why do people come to these shows and what they find appealing about KCW. All right, we're here with some KCW fans. Would you please introduce yourself, sir?
Crazy Bill of the CIA, thank you.
The CIA. Why do you come to KCW matches? What keeps bringing you back?
Wrestling. Pure and simple, the wrestling, you know. That's why they outdo the WWF. Because WWF is only worried about their soap opera bull crap. Unlike the KCW, they're pure wrestling.
Pure wrestling. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Sheik!
Sheik?
Yeah,
right.
Sheik and Mercury Flash and Kid Country and Graves and Sebastian and Kato. But I really hate Bubba and Lenny.
All right. Hey, thank you.
Yes.
What's your name, buddy?
RJ Ott.
RJ Ott. Why do you like coming to the matches, RJ?
Because my favorite wrestler is wrestling because he is Matt.
All right, your favorite wrestler is who?
Matt.
Matt Vandal.
Yes.
Is that his T-shirt you're wearing?
Yes.
All right. You like coming to the matches? You like coming to the matches?
Yes.
A lot of fun? All right, hope you enjoy the match tonight. All right, thanks for talking to us. Sir, could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Jeff Steimer. I'm from Tyrone, Pennsylvania.
Jeff, why do you like coming out to the matches?
Excitement.
Excitement? Does KCW, is it a good show? Is it worth the money?
Yes, it is.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Kato.
You like Kato?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Introduce yourself, please, sir.
My name's Don. I'm with the CIA freak over there.
Okay. Why do you like coming out to the matches, Don?
Wrestling kills a Saturday night. And always been into wrestling.
All right, is KCW put on a good show? Definitely.
Oh, of course. You know, with Kato gets it out of his own pocket, you gotta like that.
All right, and is Kato your favorite wrestler?
No, I gotta go with the Sheik again. I'm going with the CIA guy.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
Introduce yourself, please, sir.
My name is Benjamin Porter Fink from Springfield, Pennsylvania.
Why do you come out to the matches, Benjamin?
Come out to the matches to support KCW, Keystone Championship Wrestling, because I think it's an awesome wrestling promotion. It's the best I've ever seen anywhere in the area. It's better than anything you see on TV now.
Now, who's your favorite wrestler? Who do you come out here to see?
Well, I have a lot of favorites. Because I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that I've known for a while that do wrestling, that are in this federation. But the wrestler that I probably cheer for the most is All 80s Jesse Springfield. Just because no one else likes him, right? I hate to say that, but...
All right, thank you very much. Anybody else? What's your name, man?
Steve Boot, Clearfield, Pennsylvania.
Why do you come out to the matches?
Because it's the most original federation around and doesn't show much support to the local boys.
All right, who's your favorite wrestler?
Matt Vandal, all the way.
Matt Vandal. All right, thank you very much. No? You sure?
This is her first show, so she doesn't
All
know
right.
what's going on.
Oh, why are you here?
Him.
He dragged you out.
Yep.
All right, well, hope you enjoy the show. Hank.
Keystone Championship Wrestling, and No Limits will begin in just a few minutes. Let's get some of the preliminary announcements out of the way. We have official KCW merchandise for sale right back here at the souvenir table. We got official programs and lineups for sale, just $2. Get them right at the door. We also got official KCW t-shirts for sale, and we also got official t-shirts. The
He's gonna kick Graves' ass! I still love Graves. We stand up and we turn our back to Graves.
And his opponent from Bluefield, Pennsylvania, weighing 108 pounds, he's from Italy, Sander Graves.
So? Come on, I should turn her back and turn her back to...
That guy's tricky as shit.
You know?
I mean, poop. Mark.
All right.
Get out of the way! Oh, is he doing it? Oh, he's not ready.
Hey, they got hello. Ooh. You look at...
Yeah, that's right. Dark match is over. Turn the lights on.
Oh, watch this.
All right.
Oh!
How sweet.
Then you go back and over the rope. Crazy.
Who's this?
Get some original moves, Graves.
I don't know, but I got it on camera.
Did you?
Yeah. During intermission, I'll show it to you in replay. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
If he tries that moonsault again, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Over.
That just looked ugly. Oh my god. It's like see a diving hurricane roll.
We'll see something.
I'm afraid. If I do anything else crazy, I'm gonna have to take Casey.
There's more.
That right there was just crazy.
There's. Oh! X Factor, that's it.
Pretty sick.
Did you say something earlier about original moves?
Daniels, get up!
Right, baby, there, hurt your pussy. Was that a hurricane choke slam? Yeah. Must have been. Well, do it, Hank. Look, hey, we wrap this up. 2 minutes. Come on, guys. Go! Come on, Ralph. Oh! Oh! Oh, damn it! KCW! 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 I'm gonna kick you in the dick! Trouble me. Oh, sorry.
I'll edit it.
I gotta call him in the movie. KCW sucks. Sick. That was sweet. I like that. That should be his finisher. No, Chris, had to go mess it up. Kick out! Kick out! Yeah! Yeah, let's do the kids out of it. Barry!
I think this is...
Oh! Damn it! Or darn it!
You can say damn it.
Okay, damn it!
Damn it's in the realm of acceptable phrases.
All right.
He just got the crap beat out of him. He just got the crap beat out of him. Woo-hoo!
That dude will kick that.
Okay, now you can't swear. You can't swear for two.
Yay!
Please don't swear.
I'm being good.
Shut up! From Hartcoe County Prison, weighing 260 pounds, Kimberly Nelson.
Go ahead, swear. No. Just try and keep it like PG swearing. Well, it's too late now, so. So go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Swear. Go ahead. Swear at him. Swear at him. You like this!
You want original son of a bitch? Central PA champion.
Yeah!
Don't mess it up now, buddy. Oh, I hate him. I fucking hate him. I hate him. Fuck you!
this thing? Look, Phil. Look and look. What's the bunch? Bunch. You suck, Phil. Get over here. Kick his ass, though, man.
Take him out, feel good.
Hey, yo.
Kick
his ass, feel good.
Why don't you do everybody else a favor and stop marking out over Hulk Hogan?
Yeah! Hogan sucks!
Because I don't think they want to see this turning into garbage. I think what they want to see is a good old-fashioned KCW ass-kicking, and then I want you to be the big fat ass that I kick.
Yeah!
I'd rather kick his big fat ass. Yeah, I wouldn't come over here, you big fucking buck motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Use the stairs, you lazy bastard.
He's not fat, he just retains a lot of water.
That motherfucker is you!
Harvey Price, what? Run 7 miles a day.
He just retains a lot of water.
I guess. Yeah, I tried to grab his dick. Did you see that? Come on, ain't shit!
I thought there was no smoking in the building.
At least his belt's on the right side up.
Good point.
I should purposely go back there and just flip that big bitch off. Do it. There it is. Woo! Yeah! Woo! I fucking hate you! You're so soft! You don't got it, honey. You don't got it.
You kick him in the dick good!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo!
A very unique thing about KCW is actually during intermission, the wrestlers will come out and talk to the fans. Over in the far bench, the wrestlers are, there's Mercury Flash right there. The wrestlers will actually come out and sign autographs and something that very rarely happens with big leagues wrestlers.
I'll get a potato. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo!
another personal feedback. I'm sick as a dog tonight, so when I beat you in like 3 minutes, I'm sorry that I didn't get to entertain you people right, but this one is for and I damn know I'm gonna feel better next month. So, Seabass, 3 minutes, man, I'm gonna beat you.
3 minutes are up.
KCW! 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 Hey, Johnny Osmond, stay in your corner!
Put Danny Davis in his place.
Shit, man, get in the hardcore. That's crap.
Yeah, Johnny. Shopping cart.
Johnny Osmond, reject!
The ref's crooked. Ref likes the dick. Can't help but state the obvious, guys.
Now what?
I don't know what he said, but I didn't like the way he said it.
You think of something. Said the ref dropped Shield's dick.
Oh, yeah, he does. I know he does. Dano, 30 seconds, buddy.
This guy's rough the eyes.
Ah, see, I quit. I knew they were a dick.
Go eat the ref's dick while you're at it. You know he likes to talk.
Quit kicking me!
Quit touching me. Fucking hell, man.
Fucking homo. You're a fucking homo. You made him look stupid. That's some good stuff. no Steve Corino.
It's Randy Orton's move, isn't it?
Now, Loki used to be
Yeah, I mean, Orton screws it up all the time.
Before I start clapping, it was not
Watch that neck. A standing shooting star.
Yeah, kind of like Singleton did in his last show. I think he broke his freaking neck. I'm more impressed with what Singleton did until he was bigger. It's a lot harder for us to be all rowdy whenever it's relatively real life. Like when I was Bubba. I hate that guy. Oh, he was just pissed me off. He put me in a pissed off mood. Him. They need a ladder match. Watch him hold this thing in.
Lenny and Sebastian. It was one of the matches.
I didn't see that.
You got a minute left.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4,
20-minute time limit. It is still yet undetermined who will get the next shot at the KCW heavyweight title.
Get in position, fellas.
Go, taking advantage of the situation. It's all about the belt. You should have taken the sword he was giving you.
Crossface chicken wing.
Come on, Kato! Give it up, Sebastian! You ain't got shit on that! Way to run your fucking mouth! Yeah!
Kids on run the mouth, man.
Yeah, shut up.
Good effort.
Nature's habitat. We're eating cheesy.
Yeah. Nothing. I said Sebastian taps out. Wide, check the choke. I told you it was gonna happen. I must have gotten there while I was eating the whole fucking table. I don't want to cheer for Sebastian. That's pretty nice. Damn it! Get your damn job! What the hell are you doing, Brian? Fucking liar. Hey, look at the bat.
Nope, you're lying.
Knock that shit off, Kato! Come on, man. I'll throw you in that ring.
You counted one twice, dumbass.
That's four. That's four.
1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on, man.
What was this? Surfboard, a reverse surfboard.
at home. Not, I'm serious, damn it. Pennsylvania, let me tell you one thing. There's nothing wrong with just a little bit of hardcore. I played in this country when they first started out playing from that corner to that corner. She wasn't the hell with you, punk. I gave up hardcore for a while because they say if you work hardcore, that means you can't wrestle. Boy, did I prove them wrong. But in closing, I hope you hear this, punk. If you and I, straight up wrestling, no hardcore, no bleeding, no nothing, straight up hardcore. You want this? Bitch, come get it.